Is the frequency is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Is the frequency is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Last call, frequency is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Gosh, Pauline, stop. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. Go ahead.
Roger, Otis, I'm still here in Wisconsin. You're 5353 here.
QSL for the 5-3, Bill. You're probably about around 5'5" to 5'7". We'll put you in 5'6". Over.
Roger. Yep, most of the difference and go 5'6". How you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing good here. I just came out of basketball practice and got Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go stream here. So exactly what I'm doing here. So last time I was here, bands were not that great, but I think the band's got a bit better, so I'm happy I'm here. Over.
Roger. Yeah, the band's been up and down most of the day, but I made a lot of phone contacts, but about ready to close it down for the night. So I saw you were on a live stream, and I thought I'd try to make a contact with you.
It's amazing getting into contact with you, Bill. Thank you very much.
73, Otis, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Bill. You too. We'll say 7-3s and got you log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40 meters. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. Looks like there's a lot in 20 for some reason. But I'm not hearing a lot of stations. That's why I'm over on 40. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls.
November Uniform 1 Delta.
Welcome again, my friend Seth. How are you doing today?
Doing
Good evening, Otis. I'm doing well. You're good afternoon in New York. November Yankee using a remote station.
Roger that, Seth. Roger that. It's amazing seeing you doing remote stations here. Just on the same radio. No remote stations here. But it's been a while since we talked. It's amazing to get you again. Over.
Yeah, roger that. You done any CW lately?
Oh, no. My last time doing this 3 months ago. I'm starting to forget the skill, actually. But I've been mostly just doing a bunch of single sideband contacts. And calling CQ mostly on that. And I could say I got probably over 100 contacts one time in a week. Over.
No, very cool. Yeah, I see you do a lot of live streams. That's awesome, buddy. I'll say 73. See you spotted yourself, so you'll probably get some callers. All the best. 73 over 702.
Thank you very much, Seth. Just want to also remind you, my birthday's coming up Monday. So if you can, please tune in to the stream when I do. Otherwise, we'll say 7-3s and got you down on the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40, CQ40 meters, and say my for any calls. And there, right there, guys, is Seth. Best young hams I ever met in this whole planet. Call it CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls.
A4IT from Kilowatt Bravo 0 Echo Ocean. Kilo Baker 0 Echo Oscar.
KB0EO QSL.
You got it. Name is Dan. Denmark, America, Norway, and Southern Minnesota. 5 and 9. Good to meet you tonight.
It's amazing, good signal here too. You're also about 5'9" in Pensacola, Florida. How you doing today?
Great. Give me your name there, please.
Yeah, QSL. My name here is Otis. Oscar Tango, India Sierra. Over.
Good to meet you, Otis. And I've been kind of calling CQ up and down the band and not getting much for takers here. So just tuning across before I shut her down. A few nets up above 7,200. Of course, there's always the ones right in this area. But, yeah, just not much activity. The high band's pretty dead. 10, 12, 15, 17, 20. Everything's kind of dead tonight.
Yeah, QSL. I scanned the band before I came on here. So I decided to come on 40 and see what I could get. Now, if I ever do 40 meters, it's going to be very rare. And it's never going to be above 7,200 because I want to see if I could get DX on 40. I really never have, but I think it's possible. So that's why I'm always below 7,200. But I could even go lower below the general segment, but I don't do that for some specific reasons. But yeah, I only go between my band for 40 meters is only 25 kilohertz. I don't really have much here, but I'll even barely sometimes go above 7,200. Over.
Yeah, well, above 7,200 can be good, but you got all those local nets and stuff, and people are very territorial, and they get pissed off at you if you're anywhere near their supposed owned frequency, so it's just kind of a weird deal. I see on your QRZ site that you're a young operator. Give me a little more info about that, Otis.
Started the ham rate started me getting involved in it. He became a ham on June 22, 2017. But he didn't get me into it very much until about he didn't introduce it to me until about my mind is not good right now. But I think it was around May of 2024, and then I got less interested in it. And then I eventually came back to it like 3 weeks later after that, after not thinking too much of it. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go see what I could do. So I studied. My average was actually a failing grade when I studied. Somewhat passed the technician. Then, not very long after that, I got my general 6 months later. Alright? And around this time, I only studied for about, I did the lessons for about less than 2 weeks, and then I only studied the real actual exams for only about 8 days. Then I took the exam, barely passed, and then right after that, I got my extra around June of 2025, and yeah, I got my extra around June 2025, and what then is that I studied. I like I only studied for like once a week I took the lessons once a week because I was doing school, okay? And then once school let out, I finished all the lessons I needed to do. Then I started taking tests from the end of the school year and into June. I studied hours and hours for all the 3 weeks. And then, bam, I wanted to get 50 out of 50 correct, but I only got 48 out of 50. But I could say that was a very hard test I did there. Over.
Yeah, well, congratulations, AE4IT KB0 Echo Oscar. So you got your first license at age 11, is that right?
That is correct. My birthday's on November 17, but I got it, I got it around July 2024. So that is correct.
Well, congratulations. I've been licensed a long time. I got it back when I took it back in the 70s. They had a novice license, and you could only send Morse code, and it was on a very limited number of band segments. But I took that at age 14. I started studying the code and building stuff at age 12. So you got me beat by a year there. It's a great hobby. I just celebrated my 48th year at the beginning of November of being licensed, and it's followed me throughout life. I put it aside a few times, but now I'm retired, and so I have a lot more time to get on, and it's just been a great lifetime hobby. So I really encourage you to just keep at it, and you get better and better with, the more swings of the bat. If you do any contesting or you're interested in doing contesting, there's all kinds of different venues for that. If you like to chase DX, which is what I love to do, there's a lot of opportunities for that. And 40 is a great DX band. I think I have 325 countries on 40, I think. So there's 340 countries total, so I got something like 15 more to go. It's fun chasing them, and I'm chasing all the bands 160 through 6 meters, and that kind of keeps me out of trouble. AE4IT KB0 Echo Oscar.
Yeah, QSL. My favorite DX bands is nearly not DX, but 10 and 20 meters. Yeah, pretty hilarious there. Yeah, I really don't get DX on 20 that much. It's mostly 10, okay? It's mostly 10, trust me. But I don't really get anywhere 20 or above. Otherwise, 20 is rare. 40 and above is like impossible. And then 17, 15, 12, it can get mid-size. It can get hard. It can be easy or hard for me. 10, the easiest. When it's open, super, super easy for me. Over.
Yeah, 10 when it's open, it does not take much of a station to get a signal going. I've worked a lot of QRP guys running really low power. I worked a guy in Europe about 2 weeks ago. He was running 50 milliwatts.
Woo!
And, the walkie-talkies that you have as a kid are 100 milliwatts. So he was basically operating half the power out of Europe, and I worked him on 10. So it's a great band. Of course, when it shuts down, it's there's nothing there. We've got a big contest coming up the second weekend of December. It's the 10-meter contest. You may want to look that up. It's the ARRL 10-meter contest, and it runs from Friday evening to Sunday evening here in the U.S. And it's probably my favorite contest. And you don't have to be a serious person to do it. It's just fun chasing stations, and you can work everybody, DX and the U.S. and Canada. AE4IT KB0 Echo Oscar.
Yeah, QSL. I might take a look at that. But yeah, for me, I'm interested in contests somewhat, but If I call CQ, I don't do too much. So contest for me, I don't know. But when it's not contest, it's good with me. Without contest, it's amazing. I can actually get more. I feel I can get more people without a contest. But I remember one time I was going on DX Cluster, just scrolling around, and I saw this person is like not this word contest, which I'm not gonna say because it's not an appropriate word. But he did say that I'm not this type of word contest, and it's like, well, contests are good, but they can actually be pretty fun and challenging at the same time. Over.
I hear you. Hey, let's run down to 7171. 7171. I think there's a net right below us.
All right, I'm moving down there. Anyone that's listening and wants to get me, we're gonna move down to 7171. So if you can, please let me down. If you are a general, your legal segment is 7175. 7175. So you cannot go down there, but you may listen, but not transmit.
Oh, you're not an extra, you're a general. Okay. All right, well, these guys, somebody just called me and said that there's a net right below us, so I'll keep it short here. Hey, Otis, great to hear you, and congratulations, and you go get them. I certainly look forward to working again. Maybe I'll see you on 10 meters next time. Thanks for the nice chat, and congratulations again. AE4IT KB0 Echo Oscar.
Before we continue, I am an extra. I was just saying to anyone that is a general that wants to get me, they just can't go down below it. I am an extra, though.
Oh, okay. You want to go down to 7171 then?
Yes, I would like to.
Is this frequency news?
This frequency news, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango.
Alpha Echo 4, Italy Tango from Kilo Bravo 0, Echo Oscar. Did you find me there, Otis?
I can hear you great. Same signal. Ask the same. 7185, over.
Yeah, you're not quite as strong here as you were just 14 kcs up. I wonder if your antenna's not quite tuned here.
Alright, let me go tune up my radio here. Alright, tuned up my radio. Is that better now?
Yep, you're better now. Okay, well, very good. There's so many facets to the hobby, and you just have to kind of carve out what works for you. I love jaw jacking or rake chewing or just chatting with people. I do a little bit of casual contesting, but I really love chasing DX, and it's kind of a lifetime mission. I'm doing an award through the ARRL. It's called the DXCC Challenge, in which you add up all the countries on all the bands that you work. And I'm just trying to get myself up to 2,800 band slots. That includes 160 through 6 meters. And it's kind of a personal deal, I guess, where you're just kind of competing against yourself, and it's really dependent on your station and your antennas and power and all those things. Plus, it also depends a lot on how much you get on. But that's kind of the one thing I'm really chasing, and it's fun to get the awards. But once you check the box, you got to find something else to do. AE4IT KB0 Echo Oscar.
Yeah, QSL, I can see that there. It seems very fun, actually. For me, I always wanted to get DX, and so far I have about, I think it's like 32 DX confirmed. So I'm getting there. I'm very close, too. I only need, I think it's like 3 or 4, it's 3 more states, and I'll hit all 50 states confirmed. So far, I've got every state confirmed except Rhode Island, Mississippi, and Montana so far. Over.
Yeah, the Worked All States is one of the awards that people go after right away, and it's a fun one. And then you got 5-band Worked All States, and you got 10-band Worked All States. I just got my 6-meter Worked All States here. Must have been earlier this year, like January, I think, is when I got Alaska and Hawaii on 6 meters. So that was a tough one. And you got to wait for the bands to open, and sometimes they don't, and most of the time they don't. So it took me a long time to get Alaska and Hawaii. But so now I'm done chasing the states and just, like I say, looking for the countries here. All right, my friend, great to meet you. I'm going to run off and do some other stuff here. But congratulations again, Best 73s. If you stay on this frequency, I'll put you on the DX cluster, and maybe you'll get some takers. So hope you all have a great weekend, and good to meet you tonight, Otis. AE4IP, KB0 Echo Oscar, saying 73s.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much. I will be staying on this frequency to call CQ, so if you can, please spot me on DX Cluster. Thank you very much. We'll say 7-3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters, and say my friendly calls. It's like the sound here is like an S4, so it's pretty loud, but I can still hear what I'm saying.
All right, I put you on the cluster, Otis. We'll see what you got.
Thank you very much there, Dan. We'll say 7-3s. Alright, QRZ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters, and say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it CQ, and say my friendly calls.
Hey, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, here is Kilo 9 United Radio, K9 Uniform Radio, over.
Is that Kilo 9 Radio Uniform, QSL?
K9 Uniform Radio, K9 United Romeo. Get easy, Otis. You're 5 and 9 in Indiana. My name is Joe. Go ahead.
Roger that, Joe. Roger that. My name here is Otis, Oscar Tango India Sierra, and you're going good signal here, 5757 in the Pensacola, Florida. Over.
Okay, real good in Pensacola. What's your weather like down there today? Over.
So far, really sunny out here. Well, it was, but now it's like now it's dark out here. So no rain, nothing like that, just clear skies. Very nice out here. It's expected to get 80 degrees here soon, but I think probably either by Thanksgiving it should be getting lower here. Over.
Okay, real good, Otis. Yeah, it's getting to be wintertime up here in Indiana. I'm located in Indiana, and today we had unusually warm weather. It was up to 71 degrees, so I was working in the yard a bit and working on my antennas and a few other projects. But I'll take it because normally at this time of year it's very cold and not able to get outside very much. So it was a nice afternoon, enjoyable to work outside a bit. Okay, well, I just wanted to make the quick contact here. I saw the Scott, and I heard you listening. I heard you talking to the other station there. So I wish you a nice weekend, good Friday evening to you, and thanks for the big quick contact here on 40-meter sideband. Hope to work you on CW sometime. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. This is K9UR. Go ahead.
Roger that, Joe. Thank you very much here for checking in, and we'll say 7-3s. Over.
Okay, 7-3 Otis. Take care. K9UR. Clear.
Thank you very much. We'll say 7-3s and got you log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters, and say my friendly calls.
Kilo India 5, Delta Foxtrot Uniform.
Kilo India 5, DFU, QSL.
QSL, you're moving pretty well here into Central Texas at 5'9".
Roger for the 5'9". You are about a 5'7", 57 here in the Pensacola, Florida. Over.
QSL, yeah, I could probably guess that with the bands going on.
Yeah, QSL, I could see that being here. But I remember just a couple days ago the bands were awful, so I'm happy the bands have gone a bit up. Over.
Yeah,
Yeah, QSL, I'm just amazed by the solar flare and all that fun stuff, and I was curious as how it was going to impact the QSL tonight, and it's definitely doing it.
Yeah, QSL, I could say here, I'm very happy to be on 40 meters here. Other bands just look very dead, so I'm like, I'm going to just go 40 meters. So that's exactly what I'm here for. And so far I've gone 5 contacts in 40 meters. I remember a while back trying to do 40 meters and just didn't do anything. So I'm very happy now I can actually get something on 40, over.
Yeah, now it's starting to die down, but on your end, but yeah, it's kind of wild tonight how it's going up and down. I was on 20 meters earlier and could hear him clearly, and then all of a sudden they just died.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, QSL there. I'm running out. My mind's running out. I don't know what I was doing. I was just scrolling through the computer. I wasn't really focusing that much, but I'm just trying to pay attention to my brain's just running out, over. Very stupid of myself.
I picked up most of that. I think it's starting to die, so go ahead and sign off with you.
Oh yeah, he's
let you pick up the one.
Starting to go down. You're probably now like an S3 to S4, over.
QSL, I totally understand. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sign off and see if you can pick somebody else up.
Roger that. Thank you very much there. We'll say 7-3s, over.
73s and good luck.
Thank you very much. We'll say 7-3s and got you on the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it Siki 40 meters. And see my friendly calls.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Sierra, Zulu, Hotel.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Sierra, Zulu, Hotel, QSL.
QSL, Otis, 57 and Southwood, 4 miles.
Roger that. You're probably about 5'3" here, 53 here in the Pensacola, Florida, over.
QSL, got posted in there, just want to get you in the lock.
Roger that. Thank you very much there. We'll say 7-3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it Siki 40 meters. And see my friendly calls.
Alpha 3, Oscar.
Alpha 3, Oscar, QSL.
Roger, 5-9, St. Louis, Missouri.
Roger for the 5'9". You're probably about 5'5", 55 here in the Pensacola, Florida. It's look like we have made a queue. So 1 month ago on October 1, 2306 UTC, over.
Roger, the 5-5. Can you give me your park again?
Pardon me again?
Can you give me your park one more time?
Oh, I'm not activating a park there, over.
Oh, Roger. Hey, yeah, it's been about a month since we reached out. Hey, you be well impressed, but getting you a good 5-9 here.
Roger that. You're probably about 5'7", 57 here. I can hear you good here, over.
Roger.
Roger that. We'll say 7-3s and got you down the log, over.
Roger, got you down. Hey, be well impressed out there.
Roger that. Thank you very much. We'll say 7-3s and got you down on the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it Siki 40 meters. And say my friendly calls. Actually, we're kind of getting better than 7185. Seems like we're doing much more better on 7171. I'm pretty impressed. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. Bravo. Okay, I heard a station there. Could you come back again? And what was that suffix there? Is that Victor Echo 2 Alpha Tango Bravo or Alpha Alpha Bravo? Alright, is that Victor Echo 2 Alpha Tango Bravo? You're very low here. You're very low here. I got you probably about 33 here in the Pensacola, Florida. Over. I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you. So we'll just say 7 3s and got you down the log. Over. And just before you go, it was Victor Echo 2 Alpha Tango Bravo for the call, correct? Roger that. Thank you very much. We'll say 7 3s. Over. Thank you, too. 7 3s and got you down on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters, and say my friendly calls. I'm even surprised we got Canada that time. That was amazing. Victor Echo 2, Alpha Tango Bravo. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ, and say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Alpha Echo 0 Oscar Papa QSL. Roger for, I think you said 4-4. You're probably about a 5-1, 51 here in the Pensacola, Florida. It's nice to get you down the log again. Over. That is correct. 5-1. Thank you very much. We'll say 7 3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters, and say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ, and say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ, and say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls.
Good afternoon, Otis. This is WA4MYO.
I heard a Whiskey 8 station. Whiskey 8 again?
The call was Whiskey Alpha 4 Mike Yankee Oscar QSL.
QSL, Whiskey Alpha 4 Mike Yankee Oscar QSL.
QSL. This is Sonny, SONNY, and I'm located in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I'm running about 80 watts into a tri-band sloper. QSL.
Roger that. You're about a 57 here in the Pensacola, Florida. I could say here I'm using 100 watts here. My radio looks like it's only pushing around 10 to 40 watts here, or rarely even 50. But yeah, I'm using around that, and I'm using a Yaesu FDDX10 here with a 132-foot infed. Over.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next experiment to set up a long wire antenna there. I have the tuner up there, but it's from the 80s, 70s maybe, and it's very bulky. And I saw some stuff on the internet where you can buy them with the balance and the wire and everything, so pretty much a little nothing there.
Yeah, QSL. I could say here. I'm running. Sometimes I just run out of ideas here what to say, but yeah, I'm using a 132-foot infed here. I got my infed about 9 months ago. Actually, 10 months ago. I didn't start putting it up till about 9 months ago. But I could say I think I got better performance with this antenna than any other antenna that I own. But I could say the other antennas I own are pretty good too. Especially when I push out only about 20 watts. Over.
Okay, Roger, man. Okay, well, have fun and enjoy the hobby, Otis. I'm going to go QRT now, and good luck with your contacts tonight. This is WA4MYO.
Roger that. Thank you very much there. We'll say 7 3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40 40 meters. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. My gosh, bro. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls.
Between a little town
Give me a
called
sec.
Tom's Place. It's right near a little town called Tom's Place, which is south of Mammoth and north of Bishop.
7171's in use. I repeat, 7171's in use. Thank you.
Creek, kind of as you're heading towards
College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. Well, he doesn't get off in the next 5 seconds, it can really explode. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. Okay, I heard a station there. Station again? I only got that Kilo Park. Can you say the rest again? I got Kilo. And what was that number and suffix? Number and suffix only. Very slowly and phonetically, please. Okay, I got Kilo something. I got Kilo Alpha Oscar. I know that's not correct, but could you say that call sign just one more time for me, please? Alright, there's someone, a killer hurt below me, but I'm gonna just try to ignore that, because I know they're just sad hams, and I know they're just not listening to this frequency. But anyway, got you that time there. They're really ruining your signal strength there. But I'm going to say you are about a 5'3", 53, over. Roger that. Now you went up to about 5'7", 57, over. QSL, now you just kind of went back down again to probably about, not very far, probably about 5'6", over. QSL, thank you very much here. We'll say 7-3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ 40 meters. And say my friendly calls. Oh my gosh, just don't listen. That's a great example of a sad hand. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, 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 and say my friendly calls. Kilo again. Is that Kilo 1 Lima Delta Oscar? Roger that, roger that. You're probably about 5'3", 53 here in the Pensacola, Florida. Over. Roger that, roger that. You're went back up. You're kind of up and kind of down. Yeah, you're just kind of in the middle there. Over.
Roger, we stopped making it out. I mean, up here in coastal North Carolina, so making it down the coast a little bit to Pensacola. So, thanks for responding, and I'll say 7-3 to you.
Roger that. Thank you very much for working with me. We'll say 7-3s and got you down the log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ40, 40 meters. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. That's set him. Let's knock it off here in the next 5 seconds. I'm going to explode. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Call it CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Call it CQ. And say my friendly calls. Take last calls. If we don't get anyone, we'll hop off. Taking any last calls. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. And say my friendly calls. Nothing heard. All right, everyone. This is Alpha Echo 4 and the Tango clear. Hope everyone has a great rest of their night. And take care. This is A4T clear. Take care, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for today. It was very nice getting you all tuning up on the stream, letting you all know Monday's my birthday. Monday is my birthday. Just be notified what's going to happen on during out the weekend or so. If I do stream on the weekend, you guys will get updates of what's going on if you guys are not on my Discord. But if you guys are in my Discord, you guys will be updated there too. But otherwise, so far, nothing has changed for the birthday stream, so everything's all good. But anyway, if you guys have not, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe to the bitch and talk to them. And I'll see you guys later in 7-3s. This is A4T, clear. Hope everyone's a great rest of your night, and take care.